El Capitan is getting us through these mangroves, and I'm having an amazing southern Thai halal meal. So when I first moved to Thailand, yes, I didn't know that there was as much of a Muslim population as there is in Thailand.
Get some biceps in, you know? Two.
Have all their little boats, and they live like little villages like this, you know? Growing up in this region, do you guys feel like you are Thai? Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are starting our adventure with Barahum Bazaar. Assalamu alaikum. Barahum Bazaar, okay, Barahum. So we are here in Pattani, Thailand, guys, and this company right here, Barahum Bazaar, it's actually a restaurant. They do food catering, but they have a very, very cool option to get a boat, which they have right here. Also says Barahum Bazaar. So these are the traditional boats in the southern region of Thailand, the old fishing boats. So we are going to take a fishing boat, and then they're gonna serve us food, and we're gonna go through the mangroves of Pattani, Thailand. This is gonna be a very, very unique experience that you guys have never seen before. So let's go enjoy this experience. I'm very excited to show you guys and experience the food, the beautiful nature, and ride on these beautiful boats. Assalamu alaikum. Ani cha put Thai. Kola. Kola. Fishing boat. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get on. You guys ready? Okay. And he is the captain, El Capitan. Okay. Bismillah. Oh. Yeah, I'll sit over there. All right. Here is the boat, Barahum Bazaar. So we get a nice, beautiful views. Oh, we gotta put on our life jackets because, you know, your boy don't know how to swim. So this is my saving grace if something was to happen. But may Allah protect us. Oh, so this is a canal called Barahum Canal. Ah, okay, that's why it's called Barahum Bazaar. That makes sense. All right, guys, we are about to get on our way. This is how the engine works. They have the engine connected to the boat. I need lot engine. It's like a car engine basically on this boat. So it can go pretty fast. Look at this. Get to see all the beautiful homes around on the canal. Where else can we get this experience? It's amazing. So as we go through the village here, you can see people still live on the water here. A lot of these towns in the south of Thailand, a lot of this like Pattani, Narathiwat, most of them were built off of fishing. You know, the big part of the economy is the trade of fish or seafood in general. You can see people even put their nets out here, and this is how they catch fish, right? The fishing nets. Yeah. And you can see people have all their little boats, and they live like little villages like this, you know? Now you can see we are entering the open water here, and this is still the Pattani harbor, the Pattani Bay, I should say. But look at all the beautiful nature around. One thing about the south of Thailand is it's so much beautiful nature. It's an under-toured place because people unfortunately have spread negative news about, you know, the south of Thailand, because obviously the dominant population here is a Muslim population. So a lot of times this place gets negative press. It's beautiful. Oh, those are some birds over there, some cranes. But yeah, since I've been traveling the south of Thailand, I've just been experiencing love and kindness of the people, as usual as it is in Thailand. And honestly, this is it's a underestimated place, honestly. So I would suggest all my followers who are traveling to Thailand, especially as a Muslim traveler, because the foods here are halal and you really get to experience something really different. See, now you can see we're actually entering the mangrove. Ask her, does this water have any like alligators or anything like that? Maybe. Okay. All right. So we're safe. No alligators. But you can see now we're gonna enter the mangrove.
The water is very low. It's can go up high.
Oh. So the water is low tide right now. How high does it usually get? Like higher than those roots, right?
Yeah, the black support.
Ah, okay.
No
okay.
alligator.
No alligators. Okay, so we're safe. Wow, it's amazing.
This is the biggest mangrove in Thailand.
Oh, it's the biggest mangrove in Thailand. Wow. So now we're gonna start eating on the mangrove, by the mangrove. Where else are you gonna get this experience, man? Get some tea first. Oh, I'm not very good at pouring this. Am I supposed to do this? Oh, there we go. Self-serve.
I have to do it gentle.
Type, if you do it gentle, then it falls.
ต้องเร็ว
You have to do
ๆใช่
it
ต้องลงเพราะว่าเร็วๆเทเร็วๆถ้าเจนเทอร์แล้วมันจะ
gentle. What kind of tea is this? Looks really good. Like Thai tea, huh? Cha Thai. This
อันนี้คือชาอะไรเหรอคะ
ชาร้อนนะคะเขาจะผสม4อย่างค่ะ
it's like chai tea.
4 ingredients, 4 herbs.
Ooh, very nice. You guys try.
สูตรโดยเฉพาะของทางร้านเลย
It's the recipe.
Oh, it's their recipe
Yeah,
from Barahum
Barahum
Bazaar.
Bazaar recipes. So if anyone wants to try,
They have to come here.
yeah.
Really good.
อร่อยดี
Mm. We're literally on a boat drinking some amazing tea. About to have some amazing breakfast. Where else can you get this? So we have so much food here. So we got some tea, which I just showed you. We have some snacks, some sweet snacks from Pattani. Like these are like local delicacies, local sweets, which we'll try. And then you have some fried confectionery snacks as well, which I want to try one right now. Bismillah. Bismillah. Mmm. Wow. This is sweet. It's like a fried sesame bread with like a sweet something. I don't know if it's sweet bean or
ไส้ถั่ว
That's sweet bean.
sweet bean, right? Yeah, it's really good. Look, and then you have the main dish is a khao yam. It's a mix of different vegetables. You have coconut, carrots, white onion, noodles, all different kinds of flavors. Put the lemon, and then take some of the sauce and put some sauce on as well.
That's it?
That's it. Okay. And then you gotta mix it together.
That's the yum.
That's the yum part, right?
Yeah.
ยำทาส
Yum means to mix.
to mix together
Ah, okay.
Yum.
Okay. So we're gonna cow yum, which cow means rice.
Yes.
So mixed rice.
you mix
Like yum is like mix of everything.
Ah, okay, okay. Bismillah. Mmm.
and it's the best you have to eat with this
Mmm. Wow. Very good. That's very delicious. And a very good breakfast food as well. I know for my people who aren't Asian, watching me eating rice for breakfast is something that might be very different. But here in Asia, rice for breakfast is very normal. And this is really good because it's vegetables, different vegetables, and then they give us some egg as well. You can take a boiled egg and eat it with it. And then these little chips.
how it tastes better with the
Very
chip
You guys try, please. And then we have some gai tot, fried chicken. What's their their special dish in their restaurant? Like, what's their most favorite dish that people like to get?
อันนี้แบบส่วนมากคนชอบทานอะไรเหรอคะ
ที่นี่แหละ
ใช่
ก็เมนูเช้าก็ส่วนมากก็จะเป็นนี่เลยค่ะ
morning ก็จะเป็นข้าวย
ข้าวยำ
ข้าวยำแล้วก็มีโรตีแบบนี้ก็มี
ำแล้วก็โรตีซัม
Like a roti. Oh, we gotta try the roti one day. But man, fried chicken,
แล้วก็มี like all this
so good. Gai tot, fried chicken. The South has some of the best fried chicken, not just in Thailand, in the world. El Capitan is getting us through these mangroves, and I'm having an amazing Southern Thai halal meal. I mean, what else could I ask for? Alhamdulillah. What a blessing. So this guy just went to the mangrove and got some
เก็บพริกก็ได้ดิ
clams.
ใหญ่เลยค่ะ
แบบใหญ่ก็มีอันนี้เล็ก
He just went into the trees and came out with these.
อันนี้
I don't
กำลัง
know how.
พอดีเลย
These are just like the size but they can go bigger
Ah.
กินกับบิ๊กก็ได้ดิ
And you can eat these?
เดี๋ยวพี่เขาจะลองแกะให้ดู
กินได้ไหมคะ
Oh, you can eat them.
ทำอะไรกินสดๆเนี่ยหรอ
I think he's opening it. Ah. But man. Ah. You see? That's how you open it up. How do I mind?
อร่อยอร่อย แกะยาก
Ah. Okay. This is how it looks like on the inside. See? And you just like this? Yeah, man. Oh, you're gonna put some sauce on it. We're gonna put some sauce
You're
on
gonna
it.
put sauce on
อันนั้น
it
เผ็ดนะคะเผ็ดนะคะอันนั้นเป็นพริกเผ็ดเลยค่ะ
Maybe like chop it.
ฉันชอบเผ็ด
Yeah.
ตัวยอดขี้
How's taste
Good. Very fresh. Very interesting. It tastes good. I mean, if you're a fan of
อี
it.
กไหมเดี๋ยวจะแกะให้
ลองชิมได้ไหมคะ
You wanna try?
Yeah.
I think you would like it. Very interesting though. He literally just went into the forest,
แม่ไม่
went
กิ
into
น
the water and got it. Alright guys, we are back on the dock. What an experience it was. Kapun Kap. Very nice. Thank you so much. Kapun Kap. Amazing experience guys. Like I said, I'll leave the link so you guys can come check this out for yourself as well. Alright guys, now I have come to one of the Assalamu alaikum. Now I have come to one of the oldest Islamic structures in Southeast Asia, but one of the, if not the oldest in Thailand. This right here is known as Masjid Kresik. And you can see it looks very, very different than a typical masjid. This masjid is from the year 15 to 1600. You can see how old it is. It's just made of these bricks. People say that it might be like some Portuguese architecture. It doesn't look like a typical old Malay masjid. The old Malay masjids, I went to another one in I think Naratiwa. It was a wooden one. Usually the old ones are wooden, made of like teak wood. But this one was very unique in many ways. But one interesting thing about this masjid is it was never actually finished. This masjid was left unfinished until this day. It's unfinished. If you look on top of the masjid, there's no dome. Usually masjid has a dome, but this one was never actually finished. But it is an operating masjid. You can see people still come here to pray and make worship. It's very small. This is the ladies section, and this is the men's section. Subhanallah, it's so small, but how beautiful it is. You can see the same. Assalamu alaikum. You can see how beautiful it is. The ceiling's made of wood. And if you walk around, Assalamu alaikum, you can see these columns. Everything is original. They haven't changed anything. I don't know why the masjid was never finished. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some folklore behind it, but I haven't verified any stories. But very, very beautiful masjid. If you come to Pattani, this is definitely one of the things you should check out. It's called Masjid Kresik. It says some story here, but it's written in Malay. Maybe my Malaysians can translate it, but I don't know what it says. Masjid Kresik. But I know it says the year 1500 to 1530, because as I mentioned in my last video in Pattani, at the 1500s, Assalamu alaikum. And in 1500s, this wasn't under Thailand rule. This was the Pattani Sultanate. It was a famous Malaysian or Malay Sultanate, and one of the strongest Muslim sultanates in the world. And Pattani was kind of like the Mecca of Southeast Asia. Many people would come here to trade goods from Arabia, from India, from Persia, and along that route people would trade ideas, and that's how Islam spread to Southeast Asia. And Pattani was kind of like the hub for learning and education, for Islamic education. And this masjid was also one of the pillars for that learning and that spreading of knowledge. And it's just beautiful to see how Islam spread throughout the world. A lot of times it was done simply through trade. You know, obviously, as you saw, we were just by the water, on the water. The Gulf of Thailand is here, and that leads to the Bay of Bengal. It leads to the South China Sea, which leads to the Indian Ocean and opens up the whole world for trade. So that's why these regions of Thailand were so pivotal in trade at that time, and still are. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, the reputation of these places has been destroyed by mainstream media because it's Muslim dominated, and they love to ruin the reputation of Muslims because we know who owns the media. But the truth is, when you come here for yourself and see these places, you will realize how beautiful they are, how beautiful the people are, the culture is, and how safe they are, truly. But yeah, this is definitely one of the places you want to come and visit. Alright guys, so one of the places that we decided to come to, because we looked it up on Google, and we saw that Pattani has beaches, although they are a bit far from the city. Now, I did go to the Naratiwat beach, and I saw how beautiful it was, and I expected that this beach would be the same, but honestly it's not as nice. The beach is a bit dirty, there's trash. The water's not as blue. I would suggest, like, if you want to visit a really nice beach in the south of Thailand, in these three provinces of Yala, Naratiwat and Pattani, I would say go to Naratiwat Banto beach. That was one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever visited. The sand was nice and fine. When you walk on it, it just feels good. The water was blue as can be. This water is like, you know, a little bit greenish, but I mean, alhamdulillah, look how beautiful it is. I just wanted to come and see it, but it is a bit far out from the city of Pattani. It took us about 30 minutes to drive here. No, like 35 minutes, 40 minutes almost to drive here. But we wanted to come see, and I wanted to come show you guys as well. As I mentioned, Pattani has so much beautiful nature, you know, so we were like, why not come check out the beach, get some sand in my toes, you know what I mean? Look at the water. It's not bad, huh? Not too shabby. By the way, the name of this beach is KK Beach. KK, something like that. But yeah, it's all right, you know. It does the job. They do have some seats here. You can sit down and eat, have a little picnic. Some huts there as well. Get yourself a nice view, you know. Guys, I'm gonna show you how you can work out from anywhere in the world. Check this out. Take this piece of bamboo and just lift. Get some biceps in, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5. No excuses. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right guys, so for the last stop of this evening, this long day, I'm meeting one of my friends who's from Pattani, content creator as well. He's coming to meet me here soon, but I wanted to show you how beautiful. This is actually the nicest hotel, and we're gonna have a special delicacy here in Pattani and they're supposed to have the best version of it, which you guys will see in a second. But this is the CS Hotel. It's a beautiful hotel, man. This is the nicest hotel here in Pattani. Costs about like maybe about $50, $60 per night, which is expensive for this region. So we're gonna go to their restaurant. I'm just waiting for my friend. All right, guys, so this is the kind of outdoor area of CS Hotel. I just showed you guys the outside, the nicest hotel in Pattani,
They
right?
claim like this may be the most famous one.
Yeah,
And it is a must to come here to drink teh tarik. And they
tarik.
also have like roti with the curry.
Ah,
And
okay,
here
okay.
it's not just the normal masaman or curry like that. We have green curry.
Green curry.
Green curry with roti, man.
So whatever you suggest, since you are a local, we're gonna try it out.
Okay.
So tea tarik normally, for my people who watch, you guys probably see it in Malaysia. It's a
Right.
Malaysian thing, but I've been telling people that the culture here is very mixed between
Mixed.
Malay
Right.
and Thai, right? So you
Right.
get like the best of both worlds, basically, right?
Right, that's right. We also have like Thai, original Thai style,
Yeah.
and also Malayu style as
Definitely.
well. But now here in Pattani, I think, this is the menu.
All right.
And we have so many roti.
Okay.
And it's translated in English.
Ah, perfect. Okay,
So this
so-
one is a must. The most, I think, recommended one.
The chicken green curry.
Chicken green curry with roti.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Why
And
not?
also, let me ask my wife. จะเอาไหนมัตตบะหรือว่า
So this is my friend Baris. He also makes content, so you guys can follow his channel. I'll leave your link as well.
Okay.
Your thing is called Just Get.
Just Get Lost.
Just Get
so
Lost,
Actually, at the beginning, I tried to make the video like travel
Yeah,
vlog.
yeah.
But when I got a job as a teacher, so I don't have much time to travel.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why I just changed the content to English learning.
Just talk, right?
Yeah, just
I
talk,
watch
yeah.
your videos
Just
all
talk.
the
It's
time.
kind of like interview my student, encourage them to speak English.
Speak English, yeah.
Thai people, Thai students especially, they are really shy.
They are shy,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I just thinking about the activities. So that's why I just made the content.
So
name Just
like
Talk.
you basically trying to make the students feel comfortable to
Right,
like make
comfortable.
mistakes, right?
Yeah, right.
Because
right.
I feel like one thing about Thai people, like one day they're scared to make
They're scared
mistakes,
to make
right?
mistake, yeah.
Is that
They're worried
because
about
like the
grammar.
education is like don't make a
Right.
mistake, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
we was trained that we don't. Making mistake is the worst thing.
It's
in your
better to
life.
just not say anything.
Yeah,
See,
right.
that's so different from our system because we are encouraged to make mistakes. Right? Yeah, they're
That's
like,
why I try to change their mindset. Like you just learn from mistake, man. Mistake teach you. Mistake is your best teacher. Just learn
Definitely,
from them.
definitely.
That's why I just tell them, don't worry about grammar. Just talk. Just say it.
just say it.
Just say
just
it.
talk.
Just talk.
Just talk. Exactly.
When you say it, the more you speak, the better.
The better.
I tell my students.
I agree. And we were just talking. Like obviously I'm learning Thai, living here. My wife is Thai, so I was saying like the structure is very different for
Right.
for
Thai
between English.
language.
Yeah,
and English.
yeah.
It's very different.
But it's a fun language. I feel like Thai is a very fun language once you learn it, right? Because like the way you guys speak and the way you express your the way your phrases are expressed is like a very fun way, right? Yeah, it's like once you get to learn the language, it can be fun. But it's a tough language for me to learn. But I'm trying, guys. So you can tell me in my videos how I'm doing, especially my Thai people who watch. But getting there slowly.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you because it's tough to find people who I can ask like questions and have like A and B conversation.
Okay.
Obviously, as we said, like not a lot of people speak,
Okay.
and even if they speak English, they don't feel comfortable to
Right,
speak, right? So
Maybe we shy. I mean, like as a Thai people, we shy. Back then, of course, I have some experience. I mean, like going abroad, seeing like foreigners, seeing so many different friends. So at the beginning, I feel like shy to talk to the foreigners.
yes.
We feel like, oh, it's like we're building something. I mean, like we're building the block, we're building the wall in front of us.
Yes.
And we're so scared to break it.
That's what I feel
Okay.
like. Yeah.
Maybe your first time will be like difficult, but later on, the more you speak to different people or to new friends, I think later on you will get more confidence.
I noticed the Thai people that I meet that have traveled a bit or have lived overseas a little bit, they're very open to having
Right.
conversation. They're not, they have a different kind of confidence, I think, right?
Different kind of confidence.
Yeah,
They're so
yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Everything is like different comparing to others who just stay here
Yes.
and never go anywhere, and
Yes.
they will feel a little bit scared.
That's why I always say like travel is the best education, you know, like really, I mean,
It's
I've
like a
been,
key.
yeah, I've been to school, I've been to university, but I learned the most from just traveling, you know. Now I've traveled to over 60 countries, so alhamdulillah,
60
yeah.
country, that's my dream.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, you know, Allah gave me the opportunity to do this and be able to you know, just experience so many different cultures and
Right,
foods
right.
and
I
talk
think,
to so many people.
yeah,
you know?
traveling is not like learning in the classroom. It's more than that.
Yes, yes.
Learning in classroom, you learn from the text and everything, just the text or maybe videos.
Yes, yes.
You better to experience by yourself.
Yeah, because with history and with culture and with different things, like the person who writes the textbook is the one who has the final say, right? But when you actually go and experience it in that place, you realize like, oh, this is the real thing that I haven't been seeing,
It's like
you know?
first-hand experience.
Exactly. Ooh, here it is.
This is
Speaking of real, this is the real tea tarik.
how to call
Ooh.
vision. I mean, like, what was your first view before you coming to Thailand? I mean, like, you think Thailand is just the Buddhism
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. First of all,
There is
before
no
we get
Muslim.
into that, this tea is
Oh, yeah.
rocking.
It's rocking.
It's really good, man. This is really good. Like rocking, like amazing.
Tonight you cannot sleep it, man. It's
Yeah,
strong,
it's
very
okay.
strong.
It's okay. I needed some energy. I was so tired anyway. It's been a long day. Yeah, this tastes like any amazing tea tarik that you would get in Malaysia, right here in the south of Thailand.
In America, you can find any kind of
Like
drink
this, I mean, you'll get tea, Thai tea, but it won't be like authentic.
different, right?
Yeah, it won't be like the real taste, you know?
This one we call, actually we can say like teh tarik or cha thai.
Cha
Cha
thai,
thai like southern tea.
southern tea, yeah,
We use
yeah.
kind
Or
of
cha
like-
chak.
Cha chak, yes.
Yeah, like full
Tarik
tea,
means like
right?
shaking chak.
Yeah.
Chak means like shaking.
So when I first moved to Thailand, yes, I didn't know that there was as much of a Muslim population as there is in Thailand, right? And then 3 years ago, I came to the south and I saw, whoa, my eyes were open. I was like, this is amazing. You know, then I met my wife and then alhamdulillah, like all of those things. But I wanted to know, like from somebody, are you from Pattani, born and raised in Pattani or?
Yes, my dad from here.
Okay.
And my mom is from Chumphon. Chumphon is like, it is in the south part, but it's quite close to the central part of Thailand.
Okay.
Chumphon is still in the southern part.
Southern part. So growing up in this region, do you guys feel like you are Thai, or do you feel like you're more Malay, or like do you kind of feel a little bit like in the middle? Like how does it
Yeah, I think we feel like it's kind of like we are in the middle.
in the middle?
But back then when I was, I mean like in my childhood,
Yeah.
we thought like we are Malayu. Because we speak Jawi. Jawi is kind of, it's a dialect of
Jawi,
Malayu.
Jawi, yes,
We call
yes.
Jawi here. It's kind of like a dialect of Malayu,
Okay.
Malayu language.
Okay.
But a little bit different because of our context. In Thailand, some words, some vocabulary, we use Thai word.
Okay.
Like for example, some kind we just use mixing.
Okay.
What's it called? It's like code switching.
Yeah,
We switching all the
yeah.
time.
I know what you mean. It's kind of like slang almost,
Slang.
right? Yeah. Or
And
like
sometimes we
a
just-
dialect.
Yeah, right, dialect.
got it.
Sometimes we speak Thai and then we just switch to Malay and we switch again Thai. It's mixed up like this.
I've been hearing some people speaking, and even my wife who's Thai, like she was having trouble understanding what they were saying. And I was like, yeah, they're probably speaking like a local dialect, which I guess is
local
the
dialect.
Jawi. Yeah.
It's way different language comparing to Thai. But my mom cannot speak Jawi, but
Okay.
she speaks Thai.
Okay.
My dad speak Jawi, so it's kind of like in my house we speak both languages.
Both languages. So you guys always felt like kind of like a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Well, there it is, guys. It's been quite the day. I'm here in the car, about to go back to the hotel and get some sleep. But yeah, guys, I wanted to, just give you guys a taste of Pattani, talk to some locals. My friend, you guys can go follow his channel. I'll leave it in the description as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed these videos from the south of Thailand. I'll leave the playlist up here. You can go back and watch all the other ones from Narathiwat, from Yala. I made so many videos, so you guys can go check them out. And I had a great time, and I encourage everyone in Thailand, everyone around the world, to come experience the south of Thailand. This is an underrated destination for sure. But with that being said, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share this with your friends, and remember, continue to learn, continue to grow. And there is no growth until you leave your comfort zone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.